Hi, I'm David Levin, and welcome to another episode of Pop Goes the Culture, the behind-the-scenes stories of the great TV shows from the people who were there. Today, Marina Sirtis of Star Trek The Next Generation and I talked memorabilia. We talked about what she may or may not have taken from Star Trek The Next Generation. We'll talk about the Las Vegas Star Trek experience that used to be at Las Vegas. We'll talk about what Marina's convention experiences were like. We'll talk about visitors to the Star Trek set, including George Michael, plus Prince Charles escorts Marina to the Star Trek premiere. For real. What are we missing?
I don't know.
What kind of memorabilia have you taken with you?
Well, if I had taken anything with me from the set, and I'm not saying that I did, I would have taken 4 spacesuits. My director's chair, usually people just take the back out of the chair with their name on it. I thought, I need a chair like this, when I get my makeup done. And so I started walking off the set with this chair, and one of our producers said, Marina, what are you doing? I said, oh, take it, just take it. They just got fed up with me by then. They just wanted to see the back of me. So I thought, well, this worked. I think I'll go into observation, see if I can wheel out one of those lazy boy chairs, because that would be really comfy to watch TV in. And that they didn't let me take. They stopped me at the door. But there must have been a way of doing it, because once during the series and once on a movie, we showed up at work and the captain's chair had been stolen.
Oh my God. What'd they do?
They quickly built another one.
Now they just go to Vegas.
Yeah, that's true. Now they can just go to Vegas and get one, yeah.
Have you been on that thing?
I have.
What did you think? Did they have like an opening?
Yes, they did. They did. It was very, very posh. And it was maybe the only time my name will ever be in neon outside a casino in Vegas. It was very exciting. And we all congregated in a room and make sure we're all together, and then they take us down in the elevator, and we got in 100 limos and drove literally around the hotel to the front door, because literally we drove 50 yards in a limo. They had hired all these limos to go 50 yards because, of course, actors can't walk. And there were throngs of cheering fans, and we went on the ride. And, of course, we got off the ride, and all the press is waiting to ask us what we thought of the ride. I'm not good on roller coasters. So I was a little green around the gills, and so everyone else is coming off and saying, oh, it's fantastic, it's this great, ride. And I'm like, I feel sick. I need to go to the bathroom. I feel really nauseous. Yeah, I'm not the right person to have in that kind of situation.
How, being on that sort of bridge set, how accurate? Like, tell the folks who have been on that set, on that ride, how accurate was it? Was it proportional? Was it the same size?
It's the exact bridge. It's our bridge to the millimeter. It is our bridge. And in fact, when I saw my chair, I had to go sit in my chair. And security got very upset with me. Ma'am, could you please not sit in the chair? And I'm like, but it's my chair. No, ma'am. No, please, ma'am. And they were going to call security to have me evicted. So, and Jackie, you remember Jackie? She was there. And Jackie, go, you go, girl, you go, girl. And I was like, it's my chair. What do you mean I can't sit in my chair? So I'm a bit of a Bolshevik, yeah. But
good to hear. Wow, that's really funny. What are some of the other sort of little moments that you can recall from your post-Trek life, convention moments, or?
Well, sometimes I get away with murder at conventions because I'm English, and I can cuss at the fans and they think it's really cute. So I'm really mean to my fans sometimes, and they love it and applaud uproariously. But I remember one time a fan said to me, and this, I will never forget this question: why is it that all the guest stars on Star Trek are humanoid in shape? So I looked at this guy and I went, okay, this is the first stupid question of the afternoon. Okay, all right. I said, well, when we start auditioning actors who aren't humanoid in shape, that will change. And he went, oh, right, yeah, of course.
This is pre-digital.
I know. I'm just, you know what? But, God bless them. They're really great. They're, we go to these conventions. We don't have bodyguards. We're milling around with these people. I have never for a second, a millisecond, felt in any kind of danger or threatened or, that I need to have some kind of protection around me. I remember I was one of the first people to start doing conventions on a regular basis, and Brent was very nervous about doing them. But every Monday when I got back from somewhere, he'd say, "So what was it like? What was it like?" And I said, "Brent, if you have a problem with being adored for 2 days, then don't go." Because that's basically what happens. And it's been, it was, the defining role of my career. I mean, my career isn't over yet, but up to this point, it's the defining role of my career. And I don't think it's a bad thing to be associated with. My husband is a musician, and he said, being asked to be on Star Trek is like a musician being asked to join the Rolling Stones. You instantly become a piece of pop culture, and I am, and we make jokes amongst ourselves that we're going to be in the actors' home, in Thousand Oaks, in Woodland Hills, wherever it is, when we're 80 and 90, watching reruns of Next Gen on TV. And making comments at the screen.
The science fiction Norma Desmond.
Yeah.
Other than guest stars, and there was a slew of them, every show seems to have visitors to the set, people who come to the, John Lennon went to the Happy Days set of all places. Did you guys have any visitors?
George Michael. George Michael came to our set, and it was a day that I'm a huge George Michael fan, because he's Greek English like me. So, and we're from North London, and his cousin was a huge fan of the show. So his cousin said, "George, I can't get on the set. You can get on the set." And so George came with him, and it was a day that I wasn't working, and I went in. I was like, I am not missing George Michael. So I was in, and I basically monopolized him the whole time he was there. He's just really a great guy. The other momentous thing that happened was that when we had the premiere for First Contact, I got a call from the studio, and they said, "We've had a call from Buckingham Palace, and the premiere is going to be a royal premiere, and Prince Charles would like you to be his official escort."
Oh my God.
Which I was like, "This is Marina. Are you sure you didn't want Patrick?" I was like, "Are you sure you got the right person?" And like, no, it's you. And I have never been so nervous in my life. I probably am going to annoy a lot of people, but I'm a huge royalist. I love the royal family. And I was sitting in the limo driving to the theater, and my husband had to keep reminding me to breathe. And we were standing on the red carpet waiting for him to arrive in the theater. And I didn't realize, but we were on a live feed into the movie theater so that the fans could see Prince Charles arriving. And I was wearing a very tight dress and 5-inch heels. So I was practicing my curtsy to see how low I could go without actually toppling over. So I'm bobbing up and down like an idiot in the lobby. And the fans can all see this on the screen in the movie theater, like, what is wrong with her? Why is she bobbing up and down all the time? But I just wanted to make sure I curtsied right. And I was just speechless. I mean, just couldn't believe I was sitting next to Prince Charles, and he was talking to me and was interested in me. And, being interesting and being very charming, and one of the great moments of my life.
How'd the curtsy go?
It went fine. I didn't fall over, but I did mess up on the etiquette. You're supposed to call him Your Highness first, and then you can call him Sir for the rest of it.
That's it for my conversation with Marina Sirtis. If you're a Star Trek lover, let me know who you'd like to see on Pop Goes the Culture in the comments. Please help me continue to bring you these interviews by subscribing on Patreon. I really appreciate it. And that's it for now. We'll be back with another one very soon. Thanks for watching. Don't miss Ask Them Yourself, a live show where you can be part of the conversation, calling in via Skype or FaceTime. Oh.